Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Sachin Education Hub in English. Friends, today we will focus on the two terms, a commercial bank and a merchant bank. Difference between these two terms, what is commercial bank and what is merchant bank in actual. We all know aware about these two terms and very familiar with the commercial bank, right? So first of all, what is commercial bank? In simple terms, that bank which gives the loan or accepting the deposit, in simple word, that accept the deposit and giving loans to the general public and doing these type of basic function, that type of bank is called commercial bank, right? On the other side, if we talk about the merchant bank, then it is not a bank that provide you the finance actually. It is not the bank that provide you the finance actually. This is the financial institution that providing you the advice, that giving you the advice, that are specializes in the international trade. Not only the international trade, if you want to get advice about your investment or if you want to get anything, any information about the businesses or any services you want to get about your finance facilities, these all are the functions that are actually done by the merchant bank. So in simple word, merchant bank is that type of bank which is very specializes in the international trade or also giving very good advices to the any person regarding their investments, regarding their banking services. This is the main part that any type of financial institution that does is called merchant bank. Okay, so these are the two terms that is very familiar in these current scenario. You have to know all aware about that. Firstly, the commercial bank that accept the deposits and giving loan to the general public in a simple term, or the merchant bank that specializes in the international trade and giving you the advices on that cases. Okay, now the second one is governing body or the act. Actually, the banking term is coming under the Banking Regulation Act 1949. Commercial bank is the body or the financial institution that is regulated under the Banking Regulation Act 1949. But on the other side, if we talk about the merchant bank, which is not providing you the finance but giving you the advices or help you in the international trade, is regulated under the various rules and regulations that are provided by SEBI. What is SEBI? That is Security Exchange Board of India. Security Exchange Board of India is a very much familiar term. That is all you know about that. This is very much important term that you understand in these current scenario, and this is the main exchange system that gives the various rules and regulations, and the merchant bank have to follow these exchange regulations if they want to giving some types of facilities to their client. So in simple term, you can say that merchant bank is at that bank that is that are running by these rules and regulations that are provided by the SEBI. Okay, coming to the third one is engaged. Where it is engaged, where the commercial bank is engaged. Commercial bank is actually engaged in general banking business. What is general banking business? Simple basic functions of the bank, like accepting the deposits or giving loans to the public. These are the basic functions. These are the general banking business that are provided by the commercial banks. But on the other side, if we talk about the merchant bank, then this is not the general banking business. It is the consultancy type of business that give you the advices on the various services, such as you can say that if you want to get advice on your investment, they can also give you the best advice. Or on the other side, if you want to consult with any financial advisor, then it is the best example on that. So merchant banker is the combination of various you can say that banking functions. Okay, so this is the main difference. Banking is simple bank, that is commercial bank is engaged in general banking business, or you can say that merchant bank is a consultancy type of business that are giving you the various advices or the consultancy services. Coming to the fourth one, that is nature of loan. What type of loan that is common in these banking systems? If we talk about the commercial bank, they are provided, or they are majorly deal in the debt related securities, or on the other side merchant bank is very much familiar with equity related securities. This is very simple term and very common differences in these two terms. Okay, the next one is exposures to the risk. Exposures to the risk. Actually, commercial bank is less risky. Why? Because they are just doing the banking functions. They are just doing the basic banking function, which is very risky right now, but according to comparison, this is less riskier than the merchant bank, because merchant bank is not actually giving you the finance but giving you the very important advices that giving you the results. It means if they giving you the bad advices, it will lose or it will result in negative impacts on your business as well. So if they give you the negative results, it means merchant bank is not a good financial advisor, right? But the main thing is these are more riskier and commercial banks are less riskier, just because general banking business or the basic functions are done by the commercial bank, but on the other side merchant bank is dealing with various other type of banking functions like consultancy services, like you can say that financial advisor, or you can say that many other international trade specialization facilities, they in which they help the many persons. These are the common type of terms that are included under the merchant bank, and the other type of such terms that are also included in the merchant bank. So you can say that merchant bank is very riskier than the commercial bank because of that things. Okay, coming to the other one is role. Very simple, I am already told you, commercial bank is just a financer that give you the finance, that give you the finance facilities if you have need any. Okay, on the other side merchant bank is not a finance facilitator but giving you the financial advisor. It means it is a financial advisor that give you the consultancy services or the consultancy advices on various international trade bases or the investment purposes. Okay, the last one is carters. What do you mean by carter? Carter just means what type of need actually completed by these banks, or what type of main role that are provided by these terms, or you can say that what type of actually the need fulfilled by these two banks. So commercial bank is just focused on the general public or the need of general public that they want. On the other side, if we talk about the merchant bank, then merchant bank is just focusing on the corporate firms, because they are more focusing on the corporate facilities. They are more focusing on giving advices to the corporates, because they are just majorly cover the area that are related to the businesses. So these are just basically focus on the corporate firms. But on the other side commercial bank is majorly focused on the general public and their needs. So this is all about the difference between these two terms. I hope these differences giving you the better distinguish between these two terms, what is commercial bank and what is merchant bank actually. Okay, so this is all about the differences between these two terms. Thank you very much friends. If you like this video, please hit on the like button, and this is our new channel as you know very well, so please subscribe us for better support, for growing better. Thank you very much. Have a nice